Hey everyone! So I'm Nicole and I'm a homeschool mom to two boys that you can probably hear in the background. My mom's actually over playing with them, so I thought it was the perfect time to film another video. So today I'm going to film all of kind of the extras that we use that aren't specifically part of our curriculum, except for one thing that I did forget to include in the curriculum video. So I'm gonna get started, but what should I start with? I've got games, read alouds, workbooks, other fun things. Let's start with games. Okay, so we've got a few, and they're all played pretty frequently. So this is a game that we got from, Learning Resources. We have a lot of their stuff. This is like a little car game. They roll the dice and they roll the color, and so they figure out how many of that color car, how many spaces for it to go. And so it's got counting and adding, color recognition. So it's really good for my 2-year-old and my 4-year-old. Another game that we really like for, I guess it'd be kind of like a logic game, is Spot It. This is one of our favorites, and my 2-year-old is actually really good at this too. So if you haven't seen it, it's these little cards, and every 2 cards only have one match. So I can't see them, but some of them are tricky to figure out too. So this one, the penguin, is the same. So there's a lot of different ways you can play it, but what we do is we deal out the whole stack of cards except for one, flip the one in the middle over, and then we each take a turn figuring out which one of ours matches. And we'll say match or same. We get really into it. And they can actually play that one, just the 2 of them too. And you can get all these games on Amazon. Another game is Tiny Polka Dot. I saw this one advertised on Amazon for forever, so I decided I would finally get it. This is another one that has a lot of ways you can play it, but there's all these different ways that the tiny polka dots are organized. And we haven't done a lot of different ways with this. What my 4-year-old really likes is doing because there's actual numbers too. So we'll line up 1 through 10, or he will, and then figure out the dots and put them in columns underneath the right number. And that takes him 20 minutes or something, because there's a lot of cards, and he won't stop until he's finished, which is awesome. And then this game, we actually haven't played it in a long time, so I can't really oh yeah, I can remember how. We did play it a few weeks ago actually, because it was in the back of the game closet, which I just organized, so maybe that's why I'm motivated to make this video. Anyway, so it's called Blink. It's just a little card game, and then they each have little patterns, colors, and numbers. So it's kind of similar to the Spot It, where we have, at least how we play it, we put one card face up in the middle, and then we each have a hand of cards, or we can flip, one over, whatever, and we try to match it. So if this one is down, and you have this one in your hand, they're both the same shape, so they can match. Or if you have one that is 4 and 4, those can match, or color. So it kind of makes them think, okay, there's 3 different ways that this can match. Which out of the cards I have, what matches? Kind of gets them thinking, and something they can also do, just the 2 of them. But I always play that one with them, because it's for my 2-year-old, it's kind of tricky sometimes to figure out the exact match. That's all the games, and I have these ones. They're in with my learning games. So this is just the stuff we get from our Kiwi crate. And they have a lot of really good learnings. I'm not going to take it out because it's a lot of pieces. But there's a little matching game with their little pieces. and they have some really cute stuff in the kiwi crates. So we keep those kind of all together because it's a lot of tiny pieces. I'm gonna do read alouds next. And so first I'll start with just like a really fun read aloud that, what does Charlotte Mason call it? Fluff or something? That's not right, but something along those lines. This is definitely that. So she would not have this in her house. Magic Tree House. I think there's some learning in it. So it's a fictional book in like a non-fictional setting. And I don't know why that page is dog-eared, but so this one is dinosaurs. This was the first one, and I knew it would get them so excited about it. So it does have a lot of things about dinosaurs, or this one we just finished up. Gosh, we've read a lot. We've read like 3 of them just this week. They love them so much. We're on the space one right here. You guys can see that. And we just read this one, and then the Sunset of Sabretooth. I've only had to skip one book so far, and it was about mummies, and it just seemed like it was going to be kind of scary and talking about death a lot, which we haven't really gone into with my 2 and 4-year-old, and when we do, it's not going to be a scary thing. So we skipped that book. Anyway, so this Amazon one was really cool. It was about the rainforest, and we actually looked up on National Geographic some rainforest videos. I've been loving their kids' YouTube channel. And I wish it had a few more pictures in it, because sometimes it'll go, 5 or 6 pages without pictures. And my son, my 4-year-old, is like, is there a picture coming up? And because he's so excited about the story, he wants to see it, but I think it's also good for him to kind of visualize it in his brain. My camera's dying. And another read aloud that we've been loving so much are these Zoe and Sassafras books. My mom just told me she just ordered the rest of the set for me, so I'm really excited. But there's actually a picture every page in these books, but it's still like chapter book style. And they're just really fun. She has like her science, I can't think of the word because all this screaming, I don't know if you guys can hear this sometime. Scientific method, right? So she has these, and then, a little hypothesis, and she does her experiment to see what happens after. And she does that in every book. She's like a little vet or a regular sized vet, and a little girl that's a vet, and she sees magical animals in her forest, just like her mom did. Those are really cute. And we've also been, okay, I thought I grabbed it, but I guess I left it in the other room. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We have been slowly making our way through that book because it's a bit advanced for my 2-year-old. I swear will sit and listen to any book. He's so cute. He just loves it. He cuddles up on my arm and he listens. If you watch my, sorry, I keep messing with my hair. If you watch my morning in the life video, there's a snippet of me reading aloud to them. And you can see how cute it is. They kind of like move around, but very cute. Anyway, Charlie and Chocolate Factory is just taking us a bit more time to get through. But they're really loving that one too. And last read aloud. Oh, she had another one I wanted to grab. Okay, there's 2 more. I'll show the other one at the end of the video. So I showed these in my curriculum, but I just wanted to show them again in case you guys didn't watch that video. These Math Start books are just like amazing. And we love them so much. We have so much fun with them. And up here it shows what the focus is on each book. And they're awesome. They teach the focus subject really well. And along math lines, I might use this in a bit, but I'm going to start pulling it out again. This is from Learning Resources also. It's just like a little clock, and it's dry erase. So I can write down a time and say, can you put the time on the clock? And I think they're about to come in. Or I'll do the clock and then have him write down the time, things like that, and it's really fun. Another along the lines of dry erase are these Pretty books. I love the Pretty author. He's amazing. Priddy. And so he has books. I'm sure you've seen them. They're great. And then this one is Pen Control. We've got quite a few different of his Wipe Clean books. And We love those, especially in the car for long car rides. Along the lines of workbooks, we love Kumon, which I'm sure everyone loves Kumon. We have a lot. I really like this one a lot. I think it was like $7 or maybe $10 at Target. And look how thick it is. I don't know if you can tell. It has so much in it. And it has a lot of their different books all together. So I guess it's all of those. Yeah, really good. And we have these little ones that I found some of these on sale for like $2 on Amazon. So I just grabbed a bunch of them. I definitely have to work with them on these. So I have to be present. But another kind of read aloud-ish thing is Honest History. We have a couple of these and I want to get, they just came out with like an anniversary one that looks really good. And their pirate one came back in stock. So I have allergies, so my ear is plugged. This one's about space. Astronauts, which I just realized is perfect going along with the Magic Treehouse book that we are reading. So I'll probably like copy this on my printer. I have the Canon 7020, one of those ink tanks. This one has a lot of writing in it, whereas the other one we have, the Castle one, has a lot more like activity type stuff, but like a big space shuttle. So cool. I'm almost done. I'm trying to get through these. Oh, one more game. And it shows, okay, this isn't like a typical learning game, but it's a little Orchard, the Hobbit game. They will play this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth forever. It's so fun. And I don't mind playing it with them a million times because it's fast and it's easy and it's a cooperative game. So there's not a winner and a loser, which I think is important at this age, is they're just playing together and they're building their brotherhood. Watercolors, we use those. Watercolors and Play-Doh, which I get our Play-Doh recipe from the next thing I'm going to show you. But those we use probably flip each day. We already did Play-Doh this morning at like 8 o'clock because they were up early, had breakfast, and then I had headaches. So I was like, Play-Doh, let's do it. And it worked out well. We get our recipe from the Homegrown Preschooler. This is a year of playing skillfully. We also have a summer playing skillfully. If you guys want to see a flip through, I can totally do that. Because I know I would have liked to have seen a flip through before I got ours. I also have her, the Homegrown Preschooler book, and it kind of shows you how to like set up your home and things like that. So they have a lot of recipes that are fun as a family. So this is like a core curriculum to kind of base your homeschool around. So we use this one quite frequently. I check it every month. I don't necessarily go along with their monthly theme, but I use it, kind of search through the entire book every month when I'm kind of planning out to see what I want to do. Let me go grab that last book, and because I just really love these books, and I think then we're done. Okay, so I grabbed the last book. It's more of a picture book, which I'm thinking I can totally, if you guys are interested, I can do a like our favorite picture book type of video. I focused more on like longer reads. Anyway, Alfie. We love Alfie books. The pictures, illustrations, if you will, are just beautiful. And we also have so Sherry Hughes, we also have a poetry book by her, which I just love. I just think these books are so pretty and the stories are great. Like he's going through the river with his mom, which is what we do all the time. And I also grabbed this. This is the Homegrown Preschooler that I was just talking about, her first book. So this one's not like a curriculum type of book, but it's very helpful. I actually prefer this over the curriculum, and this is a lot cheaper. So if you are going for one, this one doesn't have like the crafts and projects, but to me this one was a lot more helpful as far as getting in the right mindset before homeschooling. I read this before I started doing any type of homeschooling. Which reminds me, I think I'll probably also do a video on books for like homeschooling moms and the books that I've loved. But yeah, I think that's everything. There's other extras, you know, that we use, I'm sure, a lot in our day-to-day that I didn't even think of. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions on any of our things that we use or any other games that we have in our game closet, let me know, and I would love to answer any of those. So yeah, have a good one, you guys. Thanks for watching.